Hangout Radio, powered by 92 Zoo, and pretty excited about this. Actually, whenever we get ready for Hangout Fest and we're starting to put everything together and log out the schedule and whatnot, usually they say, is there any band that you just have to meet or you just want this interview? And this is the one I said, yeah, I want this. Now, I was talking to you a little bit. I'm actually here with Ron Gallo and the guys in his band, and they're going to be performing a little later this afternoon. I believe 6:45, right? Yeah. Right on. Well, we first became aware of you last year. Linda Segarra was here with Hooray for the Riff Raff. And I was like, well, what do you got going on? And she said, we're going to be touring with Ron Gallo. And so that's when I went and took a look at it. And I was like, holy crap, some real actual rock and roll. And then it turned out you're kind of from my old stomping grounds up in the Chicago area. So we're really glad to hear it. And really super excited to see you guys on the lineup for this year.
It's great to be here. We must be so disappointing.
Disappointing? No, actually, I was impressed.
Like, oh.
You did it right. Most guys come down here and they're like, we can go do this Gulf Coast thing, and then they wear all black from head to foot. At least you have the good sense to put on a rock and roll uniform. That's right. That's right.
Are you in ties, man?
Well, we appreciate you coming by and talking to us for a little bit. We know it gets a little bit hectic being on tour and everything, but why don't you go ahead and play a song for us, and then we'll talk a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
This is a waste of your time. Say nice set, then I get upset, 'cause I think so plastic.
Should we talk about something here?
Cool.
Or is it...
I like that.
You can take a solo.
Is that me? I like your cajon.
What was that?
I like your cajon. I think it looks good on you.
It's a minor.
Yeah, they usually are.
What's up, Brandon? I don't actually know any other brands of cajones.
Happy Fest.
Happy Fest.
Happy Fest.
And a happy fest to all.
Happy Fest to all of you.
They're really nice guys. They're really nice guys. They're really nice guys. They're really nice
All right, there you go, Ron Gallo, live from the Romy Zoo Lounge. We are Hangout Radio, powered by 92. You know, I've heard you referred to as disruptor rock, or, you know, rock disruption, but I didn't expect you to disrupt your own songs, you know?
Oh, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. We don't want to harm anyone else. We just want to self-harm.
There you go. Well, that's a good message for everybody. Only self-harm at Hangout Fest.
You are the only problem.
Well, why don't you introduce the guys that are backing you up here on the bus, man?
That's Dylan Seavey on cajon and singing.
What was the brand? Sorry, what brand of cajon was it?
Mine.
Okay, good deal.
It's more like Ural. That's Joe Basiri on the bass here and vocal.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys swinging by and playing a couple tunes for us. Now, I hear you get to hang out a little bit. Is this your first time down to the Gulf Coast? I know you're out of the Midwest, so is this your first time down?
Well, I'm actually from Philly. Joe's from Philly. Dylan's from Rhode Island, but we live in Nashville. But everywhere's the same place, so that's also cool too. But just for factual,
it's really more about what you're doing than where you're at.
1,000%.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming down and playing. What do you have coming up now? I know that you guys really have only been, touring for about 2.5, 3 years, or playing together for a couple of years now?
Yeah.
So what do you have upcoming after Hangout Fest or this summer?
We're going to Italy in June. We're doing a tour of Italy, which is kind of crazy and sounds really beautiful, so we're going to do that. We just finished a new album that's going to come out in the fall. Yeah, we're doing a few little festivals, U.S. stuff, going back over to Europe in August, and then we'll be touring the U.S. again in the fall after the record comes out. So.
Right on. Well, when you get to Italy, don't leave there without going to Florence. There's no better place in Italy than Florence.
We just might not leave there.
Go to Mario's and have a steak. I'm not lying to you.
Steak.
All right.
You can only eat lunch there, and they're only open 4 hours a day, but go have a steak there. Remember I said that. All right.
I love steak. 1,000%. We will
You
get
heard
a
it here
steak
first.
at Mario's.
All right, good deal. Well,
I'm going
why
to
don't
make a
you
note right now.
make a note? Yes, and it's right next to the Uffizi, so you can go take in some of the best art in the entire world and have yourselves a steak.
That sounds crazy.
Mario's.
Steak is art.
In Florence, I'm getting the steak.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll definitely meet people. It's just long tables, no separate individual tables, so you got to meet people. Well, what else are you going to play for us today, guys?
So the new record that I just mentioned, it's going to be called Stardust Birthday Party, and this is going to be the last track on it. We'll do like a new song preview, and it's called Happy Death Day.
All right. Sounds like the feel-good song of the year. Let's go. Ron Gallo.
It actually is, choosing on how you choose to see it, I guess.
Right on, man.
So, this is a festival banger. I was born in paradise, New Jersey, 6 at night. Look at me now, Mom. And in one breath of life, I finally realized that heaven is a state of mind. Before everything had names, before I wanted things, before I became a slave. Before everything split in two, right and wrong and me and you, there was only one thing. Now, boy, what's wrong with you? Don't you remember what I gave to you? A bunch of expectations that you can never live up to. I've gone to many schools, developed skills and many tools, enough to longer know the truth. How hard we have to work for a false sense of worth, only to let it all go. When the alien came to visit me, the first thing that he said to me was, "What happened to all of you?" A bunch of genuine fakes on an endless chase of only imaginary things. You're all in so deep you can't hear or see yourself in everything. Oh. And look where fear has gotten you. 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 Happy birthday, happy death day, happy death day, happy death day to everything you know. Happy birthday, happy death day, happy death day, happy death day to everything you know. Happy birthday, death day, happy death day, happy death day, happy death day to everything you know. Happy birthday, happy death day, happy death day, happy death day, happy death day.
Death Day, that is a brand new one from Ron Gallo, live from the Roaming Zoo Lounge. I like a little bit of synchronicity, and actually right before we came on here to talk, I saw a guy with a shirt that said fear is a lie, and I like the whole question there of what has fear gotten you. I dig it, man.
Yes.
So is this working for you? Do you feel like this has gotten you closer to the version of yourself you want the alien to see first?
Playing Cajon?
I see what you're going to do with me messing with me the whole time. You feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be right now?
Yes.
Very cool.
I did, actually, for the first time, maybe.
I've got a question for you, actually, because I've had a lot of listeners call, and they like the song about the stalker or whatever. I guess that's what we look at it. But the young lady, you're scaring me. Is that a true story, or is that just kind of look at the world?
That is based on factual, real-life happenings.
Do you want to take this opportunity to say her name out loud? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't.
Right.
I don't, because that could end everything, I guess, but that could not end well, potentially.
Well, you, along with an influx of a whole lot of other people, have given me a little bit of faith, and not just this genre, but other things too. I like the thinking man's music. I like people getting things out instead of just saying, let's go make some money because we know how to play a guitar, you know. So we appreciate you coming by, Ron Gallo. You guys, we definitely appreciate all of you hanging out with us for a little bit, and looking forward to seeing you 6:45, right?
Yeah, 6:45.
This is Hangout Radio, powered by 92 Zoo. You've been listening to Ron Gallo performing live, and we've got lots more great stuff upcoming, so stay tuned.